Ja, servus. Servus. Ins Mikrofon sprechen. Ja, heute wieder eine Episode aus Menschen aus der aller Welt. Willkommen, welcome.
Thank you.
This is Javier. Das ist Javier aus Bogota.
Bogotá, Colombia.
Okay, so die üblichen 6 Fragen, the common 6 questions. So, yeah, I will start with the first one.
Okay.
Who are you?
Who are you? Okay. First of all, I appreciate for the invitation for this interview. First of all, I'm not a mentor. I'm not a man with a special kind of the knowledge or wisdom. Merely, I am a man who enjoys reflecting about himself, about the life in general. That's all. Yes.
Nice, nice. Okay, good. Second question, are you happy in life?
Okay. Interesting question. I'm going totally honest with you and with the audience. Yes. When I ask myself, what do I want? Why I do really want to do in my life? In my answer, it doesn't appear the happiness like main issues. Yes? Like issues. In my answer, almost always, I'd really like to have a meaningful life. I'd really like to have a meaningful life. And this has to be understood properly. For my point of view, the meaningful life includes well-being, peace, happiness, of course, resilience, and determination, and other features as well. Yes. On the other hand, I consider that a meaningful life is related to a deep commitment to other people. The question is why? Because when I think about that uplifting life, is arise a feeling of responsibility and equanimity. Yes, two main things: equanimity and responsibility. Obviously, it doesn't mean have to do something special or extraordinary thing. No, if you are more aware, you can contribute with equanimity in your context, in your job, in your family, with your friends, with the community in general. I think, through my own experience, that with a small change in your attitude, in your speak, in your listening skill is enough for creating a change. Is my point of view, Theo.
Thank you, very nice. Very interesting. Yeah. So now we're coming to the third question. This is, do you live a life you desire?
Okay. I'm going totally honest again.
Very good. That's what I want.
Yes. I'm going to disclose a secret in my life. It was a turning point in my life. Some years ago, while I was studying the Mahatma Gandhi's biography, I read a quote that it changed my self-perception totally. This stuff shifted my life. Gandhi used to say, satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full efforts is full victory. Again, satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. It's wonderful because he puts an emphasis on real and alive effort. Alive effort. Our mind becomes quite narrow when all time is thinking about our desires. Even sometimes our mind is overthinking our desires. I've realized that people usually get frustrated or upset because their efforts don't get their goals, their results. It's usually. Yes? Yes, I consider all people know about that. And the frustration creates suffering and dissatisfaction. We can lose our skill for facing our problems. Yes. It's a high price that we should pay when we only pay attention to the desires. It's not easy to do it. Yes? To have emphasis on the present moment. But when you think more about having meaningful life, the desires are no longer quite important. That's all.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then we're coming to the fourth question.
Yes, absolutely.
What is the meaning of life?
Okay. Frankly, I prefer thinking the life with a big riddle. It's a big riddle. For the reason, they try to search as a unique sense of the life. For me, it's a mistake. Yes, it's a mistake. I think each person should uncover, yes, it's fascinating, his or her pathway. There aren't recipes. There aren't recipes for living an uplifting life. It depends on the moment. It depends on the different circumstance. It depends your age, your job, your responsibility, etc. Is my idea about the meaning of the life. It's not unique sense. There are a lot of. And you only need to uncover. Right.
Nice. Oh, okay. All right. Fifth question. Yeah. What makes you happy?
I have a deep esteem for brave and resilient people. Yes, they are examples. True example. They overcame limit situations. Yes. I'm thinking about, for example, Helen Keller, Nelson Mandela, Viktor Frank. Yeah, they another overcame their big problems. Additionally, they left a legacy. Yes, a legacy for the humanity. For example, Helen Keller was a deaf, mute, and blind woman. She was born in in 1880. Despite the limited medical condition in that time, she found many tools in her life for overcoming her problems, right? Her story is fascinating, absolutely. She never gave up her decision for creating best condition of life for poor people or for blind people. She never thought, she was a victim. You can imagine, she was deaf, mute, and blind at the same time. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I've read your writings, where she shares her experience of living in darkness and silence. It's inspiring. With this context, now I'm going to answer your question. I make happy study the life of people like Helen Keller and others who made a difference in the world. I learn about their lessons. In some cases, I try to follow their specific teaching, like the case of the candy that I said before. Yes? Full effort is full victory. Do you remember? I look up to people like them all time. By the way, sometimes I feel like an athlete. Yes? In a relay race. They started the race. Now I need to continue. I can stand still. Yes. That's all.
Nice. Okay. Then we're coming to the last question.
The last question.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything else, or do you have a message for the world?
Yes, I like to share a quote by Kodo Sawaki. He was a famous Japanese Zen master in the 20th century. He said, "Stop trying to be something special and just be what you are." Again, stop trying to be something special and just be what you are. Is my final message. And again, I appreciate for giving me the opportunity to communicate my ideas to a man that enjoys reflecting about her life. Okay? His life.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you for your wise words, your time and energy.
Okay. Thank you for your question, because definitely they are extremely important for moving my reflection about the life, my own existence.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, das war's für heute. Dankeschön. Thank you for Javier. Und sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Grüße aus Kolumbien. Thank you. Okay.
Danke.
Danke. Sehr gut. Okay.